I don't know anything any more exciting for the turkey hunter than that first early morning sound of the gobble. It just does something to us. It charges us and gets us ready for the rest of the season. You know, we have to tune our ears to the sound of the gobble and tune everything else out, or we'll get distracted. In the Bible, there was a man named Elijah, and in 1 Kings chapter 19, God said that he was going to reveal himself to him. Then there was a great wind, but God was not in the wind. There was a great earthquake, but God was not in it. Then there was a great fire, but God was not in the fire. And then it says God spoke to Elijah in a still small voice, a whisper. Many times we think God is going to talk to us with a giant megaphone hollering our name out, when he really likes to speak to us in a gentle whisper. You know, life can get so busy and so loud that we get distracted with everything else and we forget to listen for God's voice. So my challenge for you this week is simply this: stop. We can get so busy doing things for God that we forget to be with God. So stop. Listen. Give God the opportunity and the permission to speak into your life. I promise you, he's got great things to say. Hey, reach out to us this week. Let us know what you think about our videos. Go to our Facebook page at From the Blind Outdoors. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep shooting straight.
All right, welcome back, guys. Another great message from Pastor Tim. He's going to be down at the expo hanging out with us Saturday. A lot of people have asked if he's going to be down. He will be in the booth with us on Saturday, so be sure to stop by and talk to him. He would love to speak with you guys. Just kind of hitting on that, there's going to be a lot of people down there this weekend, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
We were in there today. Again, we've talked to a lot of people already. You guys have got, as usual, an expo full of vendors and people in there. It's just like a big reunion every time we get together. But let's talk for a minute here about some of the vendors. What is our vendor lineup right now?
Well, right now we have about 35 to 40,000 square foot of RVs.
Oh yeah.
And they brought how many? 30 to 40 RVs.
Something like that.
And anywhere from one that pulls behind a little car, all the way up to Discovery.
Yeah.
We saw that one today, and I'm going to tell you what.
That little one, buddy,
yes.
You could put that thing behind your Volkswagen and just go camping.
Cool. Yes.
And I mean, for just a couple to travel around and camp out of, buddy, that'd be the ticket right there. But they've got everything from the biggest looking bus you can think of down to this little camper that just a little teardrop, you know. And you know, a lot going on over in that RV room. We were trying to check some of it out today. I'm ready to get down tomorrow when there's power on them jokers and we can see them better. But
well, we got two big RV dealers in there. It's Dunlap RV and Candy Family RV.
Candy Family RV.
And I mean, they did a huge spread.
Yeah, it is. It looks great in there, guys. And I mean, if you are looking for an RV of any type, get down there this weekend and check it out, because they've got them all. And I am so impressed. Seems like every year these RVs are set up even better. You know, the way that they're designing them and changing things, and you get in there now, and I mean, it's like a home away from home. I mean, even some of these 20-footers, I'm not just talking about these big giants. The way they're designing them now is just really neat. You get your family out there and enjoy it, and might get your wife out there to camp with you in one of those rigs, I'm telling you.
It's almost like they get together at the end of every year and they brainstorm, what could we do to make these
what
things
could we
better?
do just a little bit different, you know, and they tweak it just that little bit. And it makes all the difference in the world. So we got a lot of RVs down there. Boats.
We got about 65,000 square foot of boats. Jayco Marine, Anderson, and C&O's all in the show. I know I talked to C&O right before we left to come up here, and he told me they got some really big blowout sales at this show.
Well, there's a lot of boats down there. These guys have brought in anything. You got a lot of pleasure boats there. You've got pontoon boats. You've got fishing boats. You know, so this is not just strictly a fishing show here, guys. I mean, if you're looking for a runabout this year, something to get your family out on and enjoy, I mean, they've got them, and it is stocked full of them. So we're real excited about that. I like this new venue. I mean, it's a really nice building and everything.
I will tell everybody, if you come when you come to the show, come in off Wedgewood.
Yes, Wedgwood Avenue. Because if you're like me and you've been going up there your whole life and you're used to coming in that front entrance right there, you can't do that anymore. It's closed off. So, like Josh says, Wedgwood Avenue puts you right at the doors where you need to be, and you come in there and come enjoy the show with us this weekend. Tackle dealers, man, there's a lot of tackle being set up in there today too.
Oh yeah.
So, like,
That one place looked like they brought their whole store in there.
I'm telling you,
honey
if,
hole, they got a
whatever
bunch of
you
stuff
need,
there.
you know, he had everything from crappie jigs to bass baits to leaders, you name it, he had it.
Honey
So-
Hole has 10 boats, so it's 100 foot. Is that right?
Yep.
And it is
Big
full.
old boy.
It is full, end to end. So you got your tackle covered. One of my favorite parts, what about our seminars? We've got a good seminar schedule.
We got old Wilson Fraser. He's going to teach us on GPS and how to actually use your GPS. Because, I mean, you can go spend as much money as you want on a fishing, but at the end of the day, if you don't know how to use the equipment you have,
It don't
what
do
good
you
is it?
any good at all.
Yep.
That's right. You might as well leave it turned off if you don't know how to use it. And Wilson's been doing this for a long time. He's been doing these seminars for a long time. And if anybody has a question about sonar, GPS, or their graphs, whatever, Wilson can answer. And he'll be there. I think he's been doing seminars a couple of different days.
Yeah. And
And
he don't mind talking to you.
No, he'll sit there and talk to you, give you all the information you want.
Yep.
Got a guy named Anthony Landreth going to be talking about a little bit of crappie fishing
Yeah,
down
I
there.
sure am.
And Anthony, you've got one tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah,
Is that right?
That's right.
So
6
he's gonna
o'clock
be-
tomorrow night, and I think it's 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon.
Okay. So got Anthony going to be in there talking. Miss Paula Smith going to be down here Saturday. She's going to be doing 2 seminars on Saturday.
Yeah, she's looking forward to
and
that.
she's really excited. And people just love to hear her talk about catching these catfish and how she goes about things. And not only do I love to see her out doing it, just having a woman out in the outdoors as active as she is, but man, she puts the fish in the boat.
Yep.
And I mean, she knows what she is doing.
And you can just see the enthusiasm.
She's so
just,
excited
c-
about
you
it,
know, coming all out of her.
It is. So Miss Paula will be down there. She's really excited and ready to go. Bobby Gentry, my buddy Bobby, he's going to be talking smallmouth. He'll be down there Saturday. She's going to be doing Saturday and Sunday. Bobby's going to be doing seminars. And if you guys got any questions about smallmouth fishing, Bobby Gentry is the man. He will tell you what you need to know. I'm probably going to be slipping into one of his to get a few tidbits from him. But really looking forward to having Bobby down there. J.G. Allman. He is with Tennessee Moving Waters, and what he's going to be talking about is muskie fishing. You talk to a lot of people, and they say, well, they don't have muskie in Tennessee.
That's right.
But they do, and we've got some big ones. And JG specializes in catching these muskie, and they catch some huge ones. So it's going to be a really interesting seminar with him, just learning about a fish that a lot of us don't even realize is out here in the water, you know. And they're in several places in the state of Tennessee that you can go and catch them, and he will guide you in the right direction. So
Is that
that's
the
going to be
fish
another
that
good one.
want 10,000 casts?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
right.
they say. But I tell you what, JG must do a lot of casting if that's true. 'Cause
Yes,
he puts a lot of them in the boat.
Yeah, he's figured it out. I
He
guarantee
has.
you.
He's figured it out. So really looking forward to having him down. Just a great seminar schedule set up. I'm sure we're skipping a couple there.
Dayton.
Yeah, Dayton. But how did I forget that? Dayton's
Dayton.
going to be talking about sauger fishing.
Yep.
So another fish. Of course, people know we have sauger around, but not a lot of people know how to get after
That's
them.
right.
And that is one of Dayton's mainstays. Now, of course, everybody knows if it'll bite the end of his line, Dayton will fish for it. But sauger,
he'll catch it.
And he'll catch it.
Yeah.
But sauger is one of his very favorite fish to get after and eat, of course, too, which is why he likes to
Yeah.
chase them so much. But that's going to be a great seminar, too. Dayton always does a really good job in there talking, and sauger is a really great subject. People don't know either, too, and I was the same way for the longest time, guys. I thought sauger, you just had to go catch them in the winter, and then they just disappeared the rest of the year, you know, but that's not the case, obviously. I mean, you can catch them year-round. You just have to know where to find them.
Yeah.
Kind of like you with crappie. I mean, a lot of people think crappie are March to April, crappie's over, but hey, they eat year-round.
I
You
remember
just
Bill
gotta
Dance
find 'em.
always used to tell me, because he's one that taught me how he'd say, you know, when they're spawning, everybody's a pro.
Yeah, right. Everybody's a
You know,
hero.
right.
Ain't they?
But once they quit spawning, it's like, man, crappie quit biting. No, you just don't know how to find them. They still
That's right.
bite.
They're out there
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's right.
That's right. Well, guys, we're going to go over and do this week's tip of the week. This week's tip of the week's been brought to you by the folks over at Phoenix Custom Quality Rods. Y'all can check them out at phoenixrods.com or right here in the state of Tennessee. Give Mr. Jim Brewer a call at 931-213-1455. But I'll tell you what, if you want to put one in your hands, stop by our booth this weekend or by Jim's booth, which is right over there by us. And we have got all kinds of Phoenix rods there that are on display. Y'all can put some in your hands and feel what we've been talking about. Anthony, what you got for us?
Yeah, I tell you what, Brandon, it's more of a safety thing. You know, we had the tragedy down in West Tennessee, and you know, my tip would be, you know, not only let everybody know where you're going, which everybody knew where these three was going, but you know, also check on your buddies. If you know they're out on the water, you know, I mean, if you can, check on them, and if at the end of
every
that day,
once in a while, just a text
yeah,
or something.
And then if you can't get in touch with them, you know, it's no harm in saying, hey, you know, you can go fish another day. Let's go check on our buddies and see what's wrong.
Go find them.
That's right. It's always better to be safe than sorry.
It is.
And I mean, and really, that's the best tip I can give somebody. Wear your life jacket, because a lot of people think with the temperatures warming up right now, I mean, you can still die of hypothermia in a heartbeat.
50-degree water.
That's right. You know, it may be 80 outside, but you're in that 50-degree water, and it don't take long.
That's right. I mean, you can go to the Caney Fort in August. It'd be 100 degrees outside.
That's
that
right.
water's 53 degrees.
Yeah.
It will take your breath when you get in it in August when it's 100 degrees outside.
And if you're in it long enough, I mean, you can even die of hypothermia in the summertime.
That's right.
Like that.
You can. A lot of people don't realize that.
That's right.
Well, good tip tonight, Anthony.
Thank you.
Guys, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to open the phone lines for you. We'll have some more Southern Woods Waters.